This is 823 Fuller Road. It's a Cape style 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single family home. Really nice location in Glenburn. Not that far up from Broadway, maybe a mile, and you've only got maybe a short distance to go to Forest Ave to go up to Orono too. So it's a really nice spot. You're 5 minutes into Bangor and probably 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the most to UMO. Neat spot. Owner owns all the way to the road, but it sits way back from the road, much farther than a lot of these homes. Does have a little storage building that goes with it. The owner had an old greenhouse that she's taking down, but the garden shed is nice because it does give a spot to put like a lawn tractor or a snowblower, or both for that matter. The home is fairly modern design. The owner was literally living here until just recently. Got a few odds and ends we're doing, but the design is really nice. As you step in here, it's got this big mudroom, which is super nice. The house is very unusual, and then it is going to include utilities. Usually in our area, houses don't include utilities, and so the utility bills are really expensive, especially heat. In this case, the home was built with electric heat. It's very well insulated, but the owner also added a heat pump, so rather than have people wonder what the cost is going to be, the owner's just going to include the electricity. She, excuse me, took very good care of the property. Has real hardwood floors, not laminate or that type of thing. Very spacious layout. Has a first floor bedroom or an office, dining, good sized living room, a 3-season enclosed porch plus an outside deck. Has this nice kitchen, which has got a big bar. So you could set 3 or 4 stools around it. It's got nice appliances. You can see the dishwasher comes with a countertop microwave, the stove, the gas range, which is nice. Has a side entry door here. Does have an alarm system. That is not very useful in our area. A lot of times people, when they move here, will put one in and then they stop using it because it's an unnecessary expense. We don't really have much crime here. Does have this side entry stairs, so people could park kind of where I parked, where my truck was, or park vehicles here. So it really is kind of a nice setup. You have the 2 entry doors. I think probably with the mudroom there, I think that would be the main entry door for everybody. But it does have a pellet stove, which is not going to be usable by the tenant. In fact, the owner may unhook it. Her insurance won't allow it. And with her paying the utilities, it doesn't matter a whole lot either. So tenant will be responsible for lawn and snow, but the heat and electricity will be included, and that is the big expense. Literally can be $700-800 a month in the wintertime. So it is not unusual to have a really high electric bill when you have electric heat, because oil typically will cost $400 or $500 a month, plus then you have an electric bill on top of that. So neat to have that. The living room here, lots of natural light. It's got big windows, and then you've got what I think was intended to be a first floor bedroom. They've got set up as an office. The desk and file cabinet doesn't have to stay, but the owner didn't have a purpose for it. So it's got a lot of built-ins, and then it's also got a big closet. So it easily could be first floor bedroom if somebody wanted it that way. And if somebody doesn't want this stuff, we'll have it removed. But if you want to use it, that's fine. It does have a brand new rug the owner just got. And so that kind of completes that. It also does come with a washer dryer. And it's got a 3/4 bath here, which is nice. Has a shower, toilet sink, has a closet for linens, etc. Which is nice when you've got the laundry right here to be able to fold your stuff and put it right away. The house does have a full basement, but we'll go do a little surround. You can give the other side of the equation here. The owner is having a couple of these windows in here replaced. And she thinks that'll be done before a tenant moves in, but if not, it'll be done within a month or so of a tenant moving in, depending on occupancy date. The upstairs one she had replaced. They are vinyl replacement, but they're over 20 years old, and she's already had somebody scheduled to do it, so she's going to continue that. This 3-season porch, really nice. It does have sliding windows, sliding doors. Has a set of steps that goes out to the side lawn. There is a ranch home over there, and the property line, excuse me, is just kind of where you can see they're mowing, maybe 6 feet or so before that clothesline over there. So that little playhouse does go with this. The Owner doesn't care if somebody wants to use it. It's not really something that has been used by the owner, but somebody has family that comes over, or their own family, or grandkids, or whatever somebody might want to use. They could probably need a little bit of adjustment because it would need swings and stuff, but somebody could do that themselves if they wanted to. The porch here, something the owner used a lot because it's great. They get a lot of deer and turkey wildlife right here. This is going to get pressure washed and restained in just a couple of weeks. So that'll be done when the tenant moves in, I think, or very shortly after if somebody wanted to move in right away. The back of the home is exceptionally private. So it really is nice. This 3-season porch, you don't see a lot in our area. Usually you'll have open porches, but to have something that you don't have to worry about snow getting on, etc., is kind of a nice feature. Plus, I admit, usually we've got a lot of bugs this time of year. They last for about a month or two, and then they're gone. But so having a screened-in porch is nice to enjoy the first signs of summer weather that we have to without bugs. And then we'll go upstairs. Again, it's got nice wood treads. It's got another full bath at the top. I think this would typically be the master bedroom because it's really kind of massive. Again, lots of nice light. Does have a ceiling fan. It's also got dual closets and would pretty easily take a king-size bed without any issue. So this is a massive room. Think about it. It's basically the size of the kitchen and the living room downstairs. Our kitchen and dining room downstairs. The flooring is all new up here too. Also, no carpet. So kind of nice from that perspective. You've got a second bedroom here that's good size. And then you've got a third bonus room. So easily could be a bedroom. It's big. So 3-bedroom plus office. Could even be a 4-bedroom, I think, for the right use. But admittedly, with so many people doing homework, work from home, full-time or part-time, having that downstairs office could be pretty nice. Could be also a guest room down there if somebody had an office and guest room. If they had people that had difficulty doing stairs, having that bathroom downstairs with a shower plus a bedroom potential downstairs is nice. This does have a full tub shower, so you do have a tub. Also has a linen closet. So you do have that. The vanity is one of those big oversized ones. Really pretty nice. The paint is not new, but it's in pretty good condition. They did, they repainted, I think, all the bedrooms up here, but the bathrooms are the same. Downstairs, I think, is the same. You can kind of tell here. Nice, not, a lot of times with rentals, you have one solid color everywhere, and they did a good job of mixing the colors up here, I think. So, the basement has got a full basement, so there is storage, even though there's not a garage. The basement is good for storage. Let's see here. The owner's going to leave a few things, but they're going to be isolated on one side. So there'll be, I think, basically this whole area for storage. Even does have a little slop sink down here. If somebody was into hobbies or something, I think it'd be pretty nice. This is another feature that's really nice. It has an on-demand hot water system. So turn hot water on, it comes right on. You don't run out because it's constantly heating it. As opposed to a tank, you have a big tank, but often you run out, like you try to take showers back to back. A lot of times you can't do it. So it is really nice to have that. And then they had a couple freezers down here, which the owner has not used, but she's going to leave. If somebody wanted to use, they would certainly be welcome to. The wood stove is not going to be left hooked up either. That's, again, insurance. I think the stove is going to be left in case in the future the owner decides to sell down the road. She's thinking this is a long-term property for her, but having wood stove is a nice backup, and so she probably is going to leave that. It does have a little workbench, which, again, she'll leave the paint stuff that matches, but that could be set underneath if somebody wanted to use it. Has a well and a septic, so there's not a cost for that either. Again, the owner takes care of those, and so there's no monthly bill. So literally here you'd have rent, internet for high speed, and then lawn and snow, which again, most people in this area do themselves. However, there's a ton of people that do it as a service. So you absolutely be able to do that. And that kind of finishes 823 Pushaw Road. Again, all utilities included for the water, hot water, electric, and heat. Tenant take care of their own internet and do their own lawn and snow. If there's other questions, let us know. 823 Pushaw Road, rentbangor.com.